5 copper pieces.
How many? Sorry, 25 copper.
25 copper, 10 silver, 50 gold.
10 silver. 50
And
gold.
yes, and you find a scroll that is it's sealed, but like the seal is broken. It's kind of rolled up, but the seal is broken. If you want to open and read the scroll,
I do.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. So you open up the scroll, and you actually see that it's this. It has the face of Strahd on it, and at the top it says "Wanted," and there looks like to be a bounty of 50,000 gold at the bottom. However, the just looking at the scroll itself, it looks old and dated, and it looks like a long time ago. Like someone put a bounty on Strahd like years ago, and you get a sense that this was probably during the time of these three elves sort of fighting against Strahd. Sort of like, that's when the uprising and the actual efforts. And maybe this was part of their motivation to take down Strahd, or maybe this was just like a way to recruit or something. You're not exactly sure, but it looks like a wanted poster of Strahd, and you can see that Strahd looks way younger in this picture. He doesn't have like the lines of years, centuries that haven't gone by.
And it's nothing I can use to heal Moonchild in this.
No.
All right. Deca.
Yes, sir.
I think we need to go see the what's it called? The shop outside of town. What? The shop that's outside of town that sells potions. We never went there.
Better than a doctor.
When we go. Yes.
Is someone gonna help Moonchild, by the way?
None of us have heals. Irina's the only one that could do it, and she lost her. Kit.
You can try to stabilize her with a medicine check. So she'll still be at 0 HP, but she won't be up.
Okay.
Because right now she's considered Lori's bleeding out, or Moonchild is bleeding out at the moment.
Medicine check.
I haven't had her roll any death saving throws because obviously you guys don't know about that mechanic yet, but now you do. So next time, get up
16.
your friend, or she's gonna keep rolling
death saving.
16, yeah. With a 16, it's very patchwork. With Andre's help, you kind of like tear up some of his rags, and you grab some of the blankets from inside the room, and you patch her up, and you stabilize a lot of her bleeding, and her breathing starts to normalize a little bit, but she's still knocked out. She's still unconscious.
Okay. You can
Looks
mark
like
yours
there's
off.
a little box on this table here.
Yeah, that is a little
box.
Your
death saving throws.
Can I loot that?
Yeah, you open the box, and you find that it contains missives, like letters, notes. You want to try to like read through them or like find anything interesting?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an investigation check then.
Investigation. My investigation's dog shit.
Cool. All right, with an investigation of 6, from what you can tell, a lot of these notes are just orders coming down from the burgomasters. Things such as like, make sure to interrogate this person very carefully about this crime. Make sure to target these rebels or like these insurgents, and make sure that they become brainwashed. Very generic, general commands. You don't see anything that sticks out to you.
What about this book here?
Yeah, open up that book. It looks like an agenda book. It is honestly it honestly looks like a schoolgirl's agenda book, except it's like very, very dark. Sort of like try this torture technique on this prisoner. Make sure like to not feed this prisoner. Oh, this one seems to be starving.
A kink book.
Yeah, it's like refrain from like feeding them water. Like very dark notes.
And this whole thing actually is a bookshelf. Is there anything useful?
Yeah, roll investigation on that. Roll
investigation.
Yeet.
Fuck me.
With an investigation check of 2, just with a quick look, it looks like most of the books are like history books. As you kind of scroll through them and like flip through them, they seem to be very, very skewed, very like fake news kind of, like propaganda from Vargas, like how like the devil will always be defeated if you just smile and be happy. Vallaki is the safest place. Like it survived all these generations. It's very propaganda, general books. You don't see anything that sticks out to you.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Okay. Cool.
Andre.
So you guys are kind of gathered around Moonchild's body. Oh yeah. Also, Lord, just because you're knocked out doesn't mean that you can't talk. Obviously, your character can't talk, but you can still like plan and help the guys figure out what they want to do.
You guys got this. I'm just kidding. So what are we doing right now?
Trying to figure out how to heal you. Andre,
He can't do shit.
Yes.
do you have anyone that could heal her?
Well, I would recommend taking her back to the underground. Unfortunately,
Wait,
I have a strong feeling you might not be welcome given the state of what happened to those magical weapons. Am I wrong?
I mean, I'm assuming they have them.
Basic deductions. Well, if they've had them and they did not come for you, I would say that you were double crossed.
Yeah, I'm from.
And he kind of just shrugs. It is the nature of thieves, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I
we'll deal
do
with that
this?
later. Well, I already
Sorry, Greg, what?
stabilized her.
Oh, you already stabilized her?
Yeah, we just need to wake her up. And you need to help
Do
Irina
that.
out.
I would recommend taking her to the Dusk Elf woman to the east of town. I forget her name.
Thought she
But
was dead.
she is a potion maker.
That's the one inside town.
She is a potion maker of some decent skill, and I do know there's an herbologist to the west of town. She lives a little bit outside of town. I haven't actually gone there before, but I would
I love how
recommend
y'all are just
you
talking
going
while I'm on the
to.
brink of death.
I would recommend going to the Third Eye Potions and Sundries first. Anya is quite skilled with her potions.
We know this. Her shop's jacked up, right?
Yeah,
because we ran by there.
You guys didn't go in, but yeah, her shop looks kind of like.
I wouldn't recommend going to Third Eyes. They got pretty jacked up last we saw.
Interesting. Well, then I suppose the herbalist outside of town would be your safest bet. Like I said, I've never been there.
Yeah, the dark elf outside of town is probably our best bet.
Well, she's not a dark elf. I hear she's human, but like I said, I've never actually been out there.
Okay, so that's where we're heading then. Are you heading back to your people?
He kind of pauses and I'm not sure. And you can see there's a little bit of a hesitation as he kind of like is putting he knows a little bit more than he's letting on. You can tell that pretty clearly. He goes, I will make my way through town under the cover of the rain and darkness. I do hope we meet again someday. And he kind of like gives a little bow and kind of coughs a little bit and kind of like he starts like wrapping tighter like where his wound was from the
If you'd like to come with us and get a healing potion when we get there.
That is kind. However, I have some people I need to talk to. I will leave that as it is. Thank you for rescuing me. However, there's more work that I need to do. He just kind of smiles. He doesn't say anything more.
All right. No, good luck to you, and hopefully we'll see you again.
Indeed.
And if you
Good
guys
luck, my
stay there,
friends.
I'm sure we will see you again.
He smiles and he says, and hopefully there are better terms. Perhaps I can smooth things over with them.
Well, they owe
Who
us
knows?
half the weapons, so we'll see.
You look like you are of the roguish type. I would not hold your breath. And he just kind of smiles with almost like a little bit of sadness, as he knows who he's affiliated with. I mean, and then he goes, "Have a good night." And he starts to like limp towards the exit.
Deke, grab Irina. We gotta get to the shop.
Grab Irina.
Yeah, you you help Irina out of her chair, and she's basically gonna like kind of hang on to you and move along
Lean
with
on
you.
me. My shoulder's perfect height for your arm.
Yeah, basically.
Maybe her hand.
Yeah, basically. So, yeah, you guys go ahead and head
I
out.
pick up
Are you gonna?
Moonchild, then we head out. Yeah.
Are you
Oh,
guys
wait,
gonna do
wait.
it stealth? Sorry, go ahead. My bad.
I wanna run out over here and unlock these guys. Let them out.
Okay, yeah, you use your key, you unlock the doors, and they kind of look at you with like a little bit of like wonder. And the first one to talk is this tall African American, sort of like he looks like he's like just like a laborer. He goes, "Why would you help us? You have nothing. We have nothing. What?
Get out of
What
here
makes
before
you
the
think-"
guards come back. I just walk off. I walk away.
Of course. And then you watch as they start to like run, follow you as go through the courtyard and run out into the night. So you guys are gonna make your way back into the city of Valaki. You want to do it stealthily, or are you just gonna like? Are you prioritizing speed
Yeah.
or stealth at the moment?
Well, they're all stable. Let's go with stealth then. I think Deca, because if we get caught by a guard, we're gonna get into another fight.
I would say that with Irina and Moonchild, because you guys are both trying to like help. Both of you are helping other people. You're gonna be rolling stealth with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Ow.
Yeah, because I mean, like
17.
unfortunately, like you're basically carrying a dead person. You're like Moonchild is stable, but she can't walk. You're basically
Yeah,
carrying
she's
a dead
knocked
person.
out.
And Irina is almost like Moonchild, like almost messed up.
She's just limping along.
Yeah, she's
Deca,
just limping.
are we both rolling or just me?
Yeah, both of you guys are rolling.
Deca, you gotta roll stealth.
And Irina's gonna roll stealth.
Oh,
as well.
disadvantage.
Sharing the love of your
Disadvantage,
life, and you're this calm. Wow.
Disadvantage stealth.
Wow.
A heavy stable.
I could die.
You're-
Oh!
Ooh.
Well, it's still-
Irina is not. There's no comprehension on her face. She is just walking anywhere that
I say we knock Irina out so she doesn't make any noise.
Wow, mechanically, so you can win the stealth check. On the face.
Doink. Cartoon
Okay.
moment, just doink her on the head,
Exactly. Yeah, basically.
just dragging her behind me.
You're essentially dragging her along with you. Okay, and I'm gonna put you guys back onto the Valaki map as you make your way through.
You're a
these-
monster. Is this what Losai teaches you?
This is the man you're with.
Honestly, man's out here just fucking. All right, so you guys are back at the map.
And it's not far from here, right? We had Jenny Shack.
Yeah, Jenny Sheck. You make your way west, and with your stealth checks, with the aid of the rain as well as darkness, it's about like it's reaching like 11, nearly midnight by now. With all the fighting and like all the work you've had to just get out of the Reformation Center, you manage to get through the gates. It seems like the guards might have been pulled away by you freeing all of these prisoners, and you barely managed to get through the gates without being noticed. By the time you arrive in front of Jenny's shack, you guys are soaking wet.
Kinky.
Like you guys are soaking wet. You're cold. Your bodies are shivering, and you approach her hut. Give me 1 second while I describe. Okay. You approach her shack, and you find that it's this tiny hovel, and like wooden walls. There's no sign outside to greet you, and the floor and like the area around it is just dirt. It's not like cobblestone or anything. And there's no sign or anything. You do see a garden next to the house with very like organized plots filled with various plants and herbs. And you smell like a lot of manure as you approach the front door. What do you do?
Gonna knock on the door. Hello, I need help.
There's a moment of silence before the door slightly opens, and you see this elderly woman peering through you with these like bright green eyes, and she goes, "Yes."
We're looking for some healing potions. Do you have any?
She kind of like looks at you first, and then she looks at Moonchild. You're carrying Moonchild. She looks past. She sees the small elf supporting the human woman that's like almost about to fall over, and she goes, "I see. Come in. Come. I saw you on the road. Yes. Come in. And I'm gonna put you guys on the map. Give me 1 second.
Oh, man.
Give me 1 second. Why put you guys on the
Don't
map?
steal from the old lady. That's more for me.
Yeah.
I was about to be like, Declan, really?
That's me thinking out loud.
Yeah, you guys enter in. The woman opens the door and beckons you guys in, and then you guys can see that she's a rather tall old woman, but she's like hunched. She's like almost bent over into like a C. She's like very hunched over. She's wearing a made up a yeah. So she's wearing this orange white like kind of clothing is outfit, and she has a green cloak on that with her hair is silvery gray. And she comes in, she goes, "Oh, they don't look so good. Put them on the desk. Let me move all these plants." And she starts to like shuffle over to the table, and she starts gathering all these herbs and little pots, and you can smell various herbal mixtures. It smells like mint, smells like honey. There's all these like different flavors smelling up. She's clearing the table, and she gestures to the table and goes, "Yes. Put the tiefling girl on the table, and you put the human girl. Yes. Put her by that chair right there. Put her right there."
Okay.
And then she starts to clean up that chair too. And are you putting Moonchild on the table?
Yeah.
Okay, so Moonchild, you're unconscious. You're sort of hearing these echoing noises as your consciousness is trying to like regain itself as you're placed on this table. And the woman gets behind the counter and she starts to like mash together these different herbs, and she goes, "What in the world happened to these two? What, did you guys get to fight with a troll?" And she starts like mashing it, like gnashing all these herbs
Many
and like
trolls.
then you see like under the table she lights like a candle, and she's like kind of starts to boil like almost like a Bunsen burner. She puts it on top and she's trying to like burn these herbs.
I know. I don't know why it does that.
And after about like 5 minutes, she creates this gross smelling purplish green like medicine kind of looking liquid, and she goes, yes, tilt her head back. Then
Yes, sorry, go ahead.
she said, "Tilt her head back."
Oh, okay, I tilt her head back.
Okay, you tilt back Moonchild's head, and and then the old woman like pours this gross smelling fluid down your throat. Moonchild, do you taste like a mix between like Theraflu and fucking NyQuil and like orange juice? You know, all of this.
At least it's not Pepto-Bismol.
And after about a couple seconds,
What do you mean Pepto tastes delicious? That
you
bubblegum.
cough, and your eyes open, and you heal. Give me 1 second. You heal 2d8 plus 2.
I cough it all on Ben.
What? Then you
You
don't take any
heal-
damage.
You 2d8. You heal 17 points. Wow, Jesus. Okay, I almost rolled max roll. All right, you managed
Full
to heal back to
heal.
full, but you awaken. Like some of your wounds are still fresh and start to stitch themselves back together. So you're back into full health. Some of your wounds aren't fully closed together yet, but the woman goes, yes, she has a strong constitution. She'll heal back soon, very soon. But oh, you seem pale, girl. Did you use all of your magic?
Yes? Where are we?
Yes.
Where-
Well, yes, you're in my shop now. No, bring the human girl over here. Get off my table. Get off my table.
Okay, I bring her over.
Okay.
She's gonna like shoo you off the table. You bring back over Irina. Irina
I
gets the
hug Ben
same
for support.
treatment. Irina gets the same treatment. She only wow, Jesus Christ! I rolled the complete opposite. Okay,
Poor Irina.
6 months later, she starts coughing, but her eyes blink open, and she looks around, and goes, "Where am I? What is this place?"
Question is, where aren't you? And
She
that's
looks
dead.
at you and just kind of like blinks, like, "What?"
Exactly.
Shut up, Deca.
And the woman goes, "Well, to answer all of your weird questions, you're in my place, Jenny Greenteeth's hut. Well, shack, as the locals so rudely call it. But my name is Jenny, and I make the various herbs and poultices that you see lying around.
Would I be able to pay you for a glass of what you just gave them?
Are you sick, child?
I'm hurting a lot.
Yes. How much are you willing to pay?
uh,
I only give charity to those on death's door.
I mean, I'm a scratch from death, so
All right, 20
what's
gold
the cost?
pieces it is.
All right, 20 it is.
She kind of like licks her lips a little bit, and she starts to like remix her like little potions. And after another like 5 minutes, as she's brewing, she looks at you, Ben Moonja, and goes, "So, are you gonna explain to me what happened?" She starts to mix, and she's gonna be making like a potion of this.
We got in a
Formulation
fight with
for it.
some magic casters.
Oh, magic casters, really? Magic casters in Valaki? Well, that's a little bit suspicious.
Well, there's none left now.
Oh, really? What happened to them?
Well,
they're,
they
they're
went on to the
worse than
afterlife.
us.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, they're doing a bit
really?
worse than us. Yeah.
Very clever, very clever. So what did you use to defeat them? Your cunning, your magic, or that staff with the like little crack right there on the staff? Yes, I see that.
I used
Yeah,
like
care to
this blade
explain?
and this blade, and then before you knew it, they were dead.
Oh, aren't you a clever little boy? And she corks her potion, and so if you want to keep it, you can keep it. Otherwise, you can roll for the healing right now.
Is it just a regular potion or?
So wait, when we have a long rest, how much do we heal? Is that a
You
full
re-heal
heal?
back to full, and you get half of your hit dice. It's automatic, so the sheet will do it for you. But yeah, once you get a long rest, you heal back to full.
I guess I'll keep it then.
Okay, so you can add Jetty's potion, which is a 2d8 plus 2 to your inventory. Just add all
Two.
that, and whenever you use it, you can roll for it again. 2d8
That
plus 2.
heals better than a health potion.
How many more of those do you have?
Well, how many more are you willing to buy?
Quite a bit, actually.
Now I'll buy 2 more if you got it.
Well, have you guys ever heard of inflation? Well, how about this?
Oh, I'm
I'll
broke now. My
sell
bad.
you for. She kind of licks her lips a little bit. Oh, well, I haven't had a lot of customers in a while, so how about 100 gold for 4?
You
Just
said you haven't had any
staring at her.
customers in a while, though.
I'm just gonna
So
stare
if
at
we
her in
leave, you're not gonna
silence.
make any
To
money.
make up for lost income.
Well, yeah, but you're not gonna make any income if we leave.
Yes, and you're not going to get any potions if you leave.
There's another potion shop down the street.
Oh, then go to that potion shop then.
Well, I got 90 gold for you.
Well, I want 100.
I guess I'll see you at the other potion shop.
And she kind of like just snaps her fingers and she's like, "Yes, I'll see you there."
Why are you
And
going there?
she's gonna turn her gaze at Ben. She goes, "What about you, half elf boy?"
I'm not playing inflated prices.
Well, how about I give you 2 for 50 gold pieces? Yeah. You know, I hear that they sell those other health potions for 50 gold each. You can see this mischievous smirk on her smile. She seems to be having fun.
All right, she's breaking her
How
legs.
about-
You fork up 50, I'll fork up 50, and we each take 2.
No, that's how much they were. I remember from the other shop.
Hmm.
How about 80 for the 4?
She just denied 90 for the 4.
She looks at you for a little bit, Ben, and there's like, oh, what do I want to do? Yeah,
Your
Ben,
face
go ahead
thing.
and roll me a persuasion check. Just a persuasion check. Yeah, persuasion check.
Wait, are you buying all 4? Or are we
Except
going
for the
half?
4. Inspiration.
80.
No, inspiration. I'm not playing those games.
Okay, if you have an inspiration, go ahead. Yeah.
A weird place to use it.
For 4 healing.
She looks at you and she smirks and she goes, 90 gold instead.
You can each go 45, Ben.
I give you 90. 90 gold. Or you can go back to that Anya girl.
Go halves with me.
All right, deal.
Okay.
Wait, are you buying them all, or are we going halves?
Yeah, what are you doing, man?
How much is the vampire thing worth to you?
Ooh, all right. So I get to use my new harvesting tables. Honestly, I just kind of want to use the tables. Give me a second. Let me pull up my harvesting tables because I spent a good amount of time finding the right tables for you guys. You said vampire fangs?
Yes.
Give me 1 second. My PDF is taking a little bit. So is that all? Yeah. Is that all you want to try to like offer?
Other than that's not pretty much all I got. Other than just weapons, I think.
Vampire fangs. Oh, you managed to pull a vampire fang from some. Let me see the quality. And she like kind of offers like these like very thin, almost spidery little fingers out at you. Like, let me see them. Let me see them.
We also may or may not have some werewolf's blood.
Oh, her eyes kind of light up. So, how many vampire fangs do you have, Ben?
1.
Okay. You offer the vampire fang, and you can see that like it's not really good condition because if I remember correctly, you didn't roll super high. But I still gave it to you before I found these tables. So she looks at me and there's this like glimmer of excitement in her eyes. She goes, "Ooh, I'll give you all of these potions for that vampire fang."
That's sus.
Well, what are you gonna do with a vampire fang?
I mean, we could figure something out, but because you healed our friends, deal.
He immediately snatches the vampire fang from your grip and slides
Feels
over.
like worth 400 gold.
I'm sure we're gonna come across more. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I have new tables, but I will tell you just so you know, it's gonna be a DC 20 next time. You try to rip it out. I kind of really lowered it when I
A
started doing
vampire
all this.
thing?
Yeah, so next time we're gonna have to roll a 20 to collect it. It was super low when I gave you that fang. That should. I will tell you just for the benefit of that it is vampire pranks are pricey items. So she took it from you, and you go ahead. You guys have 4 of Jenny's potions. Make sure. I don't know how you're splitting it up, but you guys do have 4 of Jenny's potions.
I'm gonna
Make
give
sure
one
to
to
type them like this.
Moonchild, one to
Make sure to type it
Deca.
like that. Yeah.
Hear me?
One.
We're splitting up the 4
Thank you.
potions. Well, Deca, you already had one.
What do we put it under?
So make sure you have
no,
2.
I have 2.
He
Jenny's
wrote it
potion
in the
is
chat.
yeah. Jenny's potion 2d8 plus. Make sure you add those parentheses so that you remember what to roll.
Can I roll 2d8 plus 2 without actually using a potion just to roll to see what it would be?
Yeah, you can roll. I don't care. but if you're using it, then you obviously.
No, I'm just curious. Damn.
It's a pretty powerful heal. Unlike health potions, it won't heal for max, so it won't heal for 18. So
That
you'll
could-
have to roll for these potions. So
Deca.
Hmm?
Do you still have any more of the werewolf's blood
Wait, are you saying it's
vials?
impossible for it to roll for 18?
What?
I don't have any more healing I used all my potions of healing when we were in there.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I asked if you had any more werewolf vials.
Oh, no, I don't have,
She might be interested in them.
no, I don't have anything like that.
wait. Those fangs were from Vampire Spawn, right?
Yes.
Okay, they're definitely not as pricey. Never mind. I was correct the first time. But yeah, never mind. You're good.
I do want to go to some sort of a tradesman, though. I've got a lot of items to sell.
It just depends on what kind of items you were trying to sell.
Yeah.
Well, I've got gems, I've got necklaces, I've got robes, I've got wands.
Well, actually, didn't you pick up a necklace that's magical?
Yeah,
You should probably give that to Moonchild.
we gotta see what it does first. Might not even be useful for it.
Well, who do you think's gonna find out what it does?
What is the what is the necklace called?
Opal necklace MI8.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's up to you.
I don't think this is the person I need to talk to for that, though.
Okay.
I'm out.
Just walks out.
Yeah, you
Um,
walk out back into the rain.
Would you happen to have any potions that might help with lycanthropy?
Lycanthropy. Oh, young man, what have you been up to?
We have a friend
like
who
this-
got bit.
Yeah,
A friend?
yeah.
She leans closer to you and then she goes, "Oh, yes, a friend who went to another school in another village. Of course, of course. Well,
Well, you see, I was out on the streets my entire childhood. I didn't have a school. Thanks for enforcing that. Continue.
yeah, well, maybe she went to school. Maybe then you know not to tussle with a werewolf." And she coughs
it's
a little
the-
bit. And she goes, "Well, let me tell you something. Lycanthropy." And I'm gonna read from my main notes. Sorry, I need to look at my notes. Okay, cool.
I see a chest in her room.
Lycanthropy
Oh my gosh,
can
he's
be
not.
cured. Well, it depends. There is a spell that could cure it. I don't know that type of magic, but a priest might. Although I heard something bad happened to the father at the church.
Eat the big dick.
Shame. Well,
Did someone say father at a church? Yeah, we met one of those. He's gone too. Adios.
there is a root, a belladonna root, that can cure lycanthropy if you make it the right way.
Oh,
Where can we find this root?
maybe in our backyard.
Oh, please. Wait, are you there? No, you're not there.
No, he's just wandering around making comments.
I saw she has a chest in her room. I debated on going through the fucking window.
I mean, it's up to you, obviously.
Dude,
she's
don't.
currently talking to them.
We're in enough
Um,
trouble as it is. We need to find friends in the city.
She says, "Well, belladonna root is known to grow to the north of Valaki. I have a general knowledge that belladonna likes to grow near swampy sort of river areas. Yes, it's to the north. If I remember correctly," and she's kind of like fingers her chin a little bit. If I remember correctly, it should be by Lake Zarovich. Yes, north of Valaki. It's gonna be the last place that I checked for belladonna root. was to the northwest of Lake Zarvage. You're gonna have to cross the lake and get there. It's a from where we are now. It'll take you about a day and a half's journey, maybe 2 if you're unlucky. Yes.
Do thieves' tools break if you fail, but are fine if you don't?
No. But so I am keeping a track of how many times you fail with thieves tools. After a certain amount of times, they will start to get damaged. Just like Ben
Okay.
got
Yeah,
damaged.
I
and then
lost
think you
all of
rolled a
mine.
nat, and then you rolled a nat 1 or
Oh,
something.
so mine
so-
says Pro 8. So does that mean I have 8 of them?
Let me see real quick.
It says Tool, Pro, Attribute.
Oh no, that's just proficiency.
Oh,
It needs to be an inventory item. I'm pretty sure you don't have any thieves tools, dude. I'm not gonna retcon anything to like stop you from opening that
No,
chest.
I have one.
Well, we should have came with one as rogues. Didn't we come with
Yeah,
the starting set?
It's not checked in my inventory.
Oh, okay,
but-
so you do have one. All right, okay, cool. So no, you only have one.
Okay.
That's your proficiency to the left, and that's your actual item.
Check the box. I don't know why it's unchecked.
She looks at you, Ben, and she goes, "Yes, it's to the north, about 2 days' travel. You're gonna have to cross the lake to get there."
And it's the root of a plant.
Yes, it's called belladonna root. You know it when you see it. It smells like a carrot, but it looks kind of like a rutabaga.
I want to know what a rutabaga is.
I just rutabaga is just Google it.
All right.
But like, I would say that you should just know as a rogue. Like it's just a plant.
Okay.
And she goes, "I can draw you a picture if you want."
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah. So she like reaches under a table, kind of ruffles around, finds a scroll, piece of parchment, and draws you a picture of a rutabaga, of the belladonna root. So if you want, you can add it to your inventory. A picture of belladonna root. And she goes, "Oh, and quick little advice about belladonna root. It takes about you need to brew it with hot water. Brew it for 30 minutes. They'll become a soup. Drink it, and it should take about 10 minutes for the effects to show. I will tell you this. If your constitution, your body, cannot handle the belladonna root, you'll find yourself weakened. And, well, over the course of about 30 minutes, you'll find yourself in a lot of pain as the belladonna tries to burn the lycanthropy from your body. Should your body not be able to handle it, you will become paralyzed and potentially die. Better that than lycanthropy, am I right?
That's debatable, I guess.
Well, if you have any antitoxin, it should stop belladonna completely, but unfortunately, you will not gain the effects.
Hmm. I appreciate the information.
Strong young half-elf. You should be fine.
You say that now. If you seen my luck in the past, I wouldn't hold my breath. I appreciate the information.
Maybe if you have a god, you could pray to them. They might help you. The Morning Lord seems to be very receptive lately.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, is there anything else?
Anything you want to do here?
She's
You
gonna
wanna
look
pay
at
for any
she's gonna look
potions?
at Moonchild and goes, "What about you, young tiefling? What do you want out of life?"
That's a heavy question.
Do you want to ask her about the? I remember you said something about the staff because she pointed it out.
Oh yeah, is there any way that I could fix my staff or anything like that?
If you want to fix your staff, I would recommend finding an artificer. The Dusk Elves might have one. Artificers, magical crafters. People who are good with magical enchantments and items. Don't ask anybody in Valaki. Well, except for that young ditzy girl. What is her name? Oh, Jazinka, yes, the ditzy one. She might know a thing or two about artificing.
All right. Well, do you know a specific wood that's good for magic?
Wait, sorry, say that again.
Like like a specific wood that would be good for like a staff, like for magic.
Specific wood? Well, most wood could work. I would recommend yew wood. They say it is the wood of the elders. Yew wood is rather conductive of magic. Strong, too, so you could take a beating if you want to whack a man. But I honestly would not... Chromium works too, yes, in terms of metals, but any other metal might not exactly be the best for conducting magic. If you have mithril or adamant, that could help too.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm sure you don't want something to fix with that problem you have.
Problem?
Yes, I can see it in your eyes, child. Well, I suppose all of you have had bad dreams, but you've been having some strange dreams lately, haven't you?
Possibly.
Well, I'd say to keep an eye out on those dreams. Be careful who you talk to in dreams. They say the devil is in your dreams. But what do I know? I'm just a kooky old lady in the woods. And she smiles and goes a little bit.
Wait, I want to get close. I want to like scoot up to her, like over like the table,
Yeah. You scoot up there, yeah.
and I whisper,
Yes, child.
"Do you have a love potion?"
Love can't be produced, child. Affection can, yes. I can make an affectionate potion. But love, true love, can't be created. Not with a potion. But I can make someone very infatuated with you if that's what you want.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you willing to pay?
It's not of importance, but give me a price.
Not important. It's broke.
I'm not broke.
40
think I
gold
am.
pieces. Decca, you look through the window. Let me describe what you see. So, you look through the window and you see what looks like a mix between a bedroom and a sort of like herbal store space, basically. Like almost like a storage room mixed with a bedroom. You can see that she has a bed. Underneath her bed looks like some sort of foot locker. Probably that's where she puts her clothes. You can see what looks like a stove to the right and a table with a bunch of like... You can't really see into the bowls, but the tools look like like a grinder, some knives, some what looks like tweezers, probably to prune or like work with plants. You also see a couple of containers of like these weird reddish green vine-like things sitting right here. As you kind of watch them, they seem to kind of wiggle a little bit, like almost like dancing in the air. On her table, she looks like she has what looks like a bun, like she was eating dinner or something before you guys interrupted her. And to the far right, you see another container of green plants, and they don't appear to be moving. It just looks like a container of some herbs.
What is this?
That looks like a bedside like closet,
Well,
like
it looks
like
there's
a drawer.
something on it.
Yeah. So you see what looks like a small booklet, as well as a like a lantern, like an oil lantern that hasn't been lit.
That's what I thought it was. So it doesn't look like there's anything too valuable in here then. I mean, potentially in there, I suppose.
What?
Well, it's up to you what you want to do. The window appears locked. But it's up to you what you want to do with that.
You said these things are moving?
Yeah, they're like these reddish green vines that seem to be like wiggling in place.
I have no idea what they are.
not from this distance. You have well, okay, so you've seen a lot of plants in your travels where you've come from, but in Barovia, you have no idea.